Now we're live. Yeah, I can't find my own YouTube
Well, you tell
thing.
Ken to stop taking over your computer so much, and you won't have any problems.
Yeah, no kidding. Oh, I know.
Hey, fat boy.
Now I gotta mute myself. Okay, did I do it?
Mute myself.
Whoops,
Well,
I didn't do it. There we go. Hey, fat boy. Hey, Chrissy.
Chrissy in there as well, is he? Hold on. Yeah, hey, Chrissy. Looks like Mugsy's trying to get in. You sent Mugsy a link, did you?
I put it in the family chat.
All right, yeah, yeah. Mugsy usually doesn't have any problems. We've got 4 people watching. Well, there's 4 people were interested to say hello.
Yep.
Only 2 people talking, though. Maybe the other 2 are you and me.
Could be.
So what's been happening?
Not much. Just trying to get over this stomach thing that I've been fighting, but it's getting better. So
That's good. I hate stomach things. Never. One thing that bothers me, as soon as my stomach gets an upset, that's something worry the hell out of me.
yeah.
I like eating food too much. There's the dogs.
Here.
Got to come sit with mum.
Yep. Well, my topic was you don't look sick. It can't be that bad, which
All
covers
right.
a variety of many issues.
Yeah, problem with that statement is people who say that have never been sick a day in their life. So when they are sick, you've got to really look like you're dying before though anyone will believe them. And
Exactly.
the issue is you can be suffering in a way that just doesn't comprehend most people. Your whole feeling of self is just wrong, and you don't feel right. And the only way you can deal with it is you got to go see the doctor, and the doctor's got to prescribe you drugs to settle down the chemical imbalance you end up in your body, just to be able to make you feel like you're alive, or that you're sane, or that you got something that you can't explain to anybody else.
Yeah.
I mean, depression's the same way. When you get your moments of depression, people can't say, "Well, just cheer up. Stop looking at things in such a negative light. Stop. You're just having a bad day." Yeah, well, mate, I've been having a bad day for 2 years. When is it going to be a good day?
Exactly.
I'd like to see a good day just so I can remember what one was like, because it's been that long.
Yeah.
And it's not an easy thing. And then when you do think everything's going right, and all of a sudden you wake up one morning, you're as crook as a dog, and you can't understand why all of a sudden you feel so bad today, because yesterday you thought you were feeling a little bit better, and it's just the way your body goes.
Yeah.
Silly thing about it is most people think, oh, she always looks like that. She don't look any sicker than she did yesterday. So how's she sick, or how's he not doing so well? Yeah, it's a little bit more effort today for me to look as good as I do each day, because I have to put a bit more into it, and it's not easy.
It gets tiring after a while.
Very, very tiring. I mean, there's some days when I see you, Susan, and it looks to me like you've been doing it for so long, you've just decided, no, bugger it today. I just want to sleep a lot. I've had enough. I don't want to do this anymore. I just want to have a day where I can just relax and not go through this shit.
I do sleep a lot.
Sleeping makes it easy. That's the one thing that's good about it. When you're asleep, unless you're really having a bad night's sleep, sleeping's good to get you through each day, and gives you a little bit of energy each morning to get up and look at the sunrise or whatever it is you have to do. But then it's the waking up in the middle of the night and then not going back to sleep that's the bothering thing.
Yeah.
Sit there and you stare at the ceiling, or you wander around the house, or you sit out the front looking at what's going on, wondering why the hell can't I sleep like everybody else does.
Hello, Carol O'Connor. Hello, Mrs. Sister Donna.
Hey, Carol. Thanks, mate. Yeah. Ronnie Drew. This poor Ronnie Drew's getting a hard time when it comes for me. Everyone thinks I look like this Ronnie Drew guy. Donna, you're not coming up?
Hello, Redneckers and Three Sales.
There's a new name I haven't seen.
It's in the family chat, Donna.
Good to meet you too. I like to meet new people.
There's Donna.
Hey, Donna. How you doing?
Yeah, I'll smoke, Carol, but I don't have any beers and I don't drink.
Yeah, no, his accent's a little bit different. He may have a posh accent, or an English accent, but he hasn't got an Australian accent because he ain't Australian. That's the other thing people don't understand with
Hello,
smoking.
Nick.
When you're sick, smoking is a calming thing.
Yep.
Makes you feel a little bit more relaxed. Gives you something to go to when things get a little bit tight. You go have a cigarette, and that makes you feel a little better. It's not good for you, but hey, they haven't come out with a drug that does the same thing without sending you loopy. It's like, Donna, it's one of the reasons why you smoke, isn't it? Sometimes it just helps you calm you down when everything's getting a little bit too much and the pain's getting a little bit too much, and you just want to go and take some time to yourself. And the good thing about it, have you noticed now that a lot of people don't smoke, you get to spend a lot of time to yourself. The smoke shed is starting to get empty wherever you go. There's always fewer people doing it than they were before.
Yeah.
And the one thing I find really funny, I still get the same stupid looks as I got when I wasn't smoking.
Redneckers, that's funny. Cigarette smoking will make your babies be born naked.
Yeah, I'm not sure it's cigarette smoking that does that, but that sounds fun. I mean,
Yeah. I have a variety of health issues, and it wasn't until the stomach thing that Ken realized that I was really sick.
Yeah. You hide it so well, Susan, that's your problem.
Well, I've been sick since I was 15, so I've learned to hide it.
I know. There is a problem with that.
Yeah.
Sometimes when you need help, people don't know it because you hide it too well.
Yep. Hold on, I gotta go yell at naughty dogs.
Yes, yes. When it comes to relaxation and ailments, Irish whiskey goes down well.
Yes, it does.
Only downfall
Too
I got
bad I
about
can't,
alcohol is you can always have too much alcohol. Personally, I don't think you can have too many cigarettes.
too bad I can't drink anymore.
Stomach issues not helping that, is it?
Nope. I haven't been able to drink for about 5 years.
Mm. That's right. Ken makes up for it.
Yes, he does.
It's a little known fact that Ken does have a couple of problems of his own.
Yep.
Getting home each day after work and drinking helps him get through the next day.
Yep. Hi, Toy Man. How are you
Hey, Ron.
doing?
It looks like Nick's turned off his live stream. Everyone's wandering over. I know. I still like the Irish and the Scottish whiskies over the bourbons, basically. But then I haven't drunk for a while either. Last time I had a good drink, I was absolutely paralytic. The wife drove home. I threw up almost in the car, made a complete mess of myself, and scared the crap out of my 5-year-old. So I thought, yeah, I'm not doing that again. She'd never seen Dad drunk, and I don't want her to see it again because she was not happy.
It's a good motivation to quit drinking.
That is. Hello, Granny Redneck Connection.
Yep.
You're lucky this is Susan's stream, Nick. Otherwise, I'll tell you where to stick it.
Hey, Jimmy.
Hey, Jimmy.
Jimmy.
These are all coming in now. Don't forget to hit that like button, folks. Show Susan some love. Hit the like and share it around. Tell your friends Susan's live. Come and have a look. And a loudmouth Aussie's eating his breakfast.
Doing pretty good, Jimmy.
I reckon we ought to get Jimmy up here. What do you reckon? It's your stream. It's up to you what happens.
Jimmy, the link is in the Redneck family chat room.
I think you're in amongst that redneck family. If not, I'll send you the link, Jimmy. No, he's not. All right, I'll send him a link.
Oh, I appreciate that.
Yeah, Jimmy.
Have you heard from Nancy today?
Yeah, she's sleeping. The doctor's given her some medication that's making her a little bit tired. Nancy's not doing so well at the moment. She's fine. She's happy and active as she has been, but there's a couple of issues that have shown their little head, and she wants to talk to the doctor about it. She's a little bit worried.
Yeah.
But yeah, she's tired. She said she'd go to sleep. I haven't heard from her for about 3 hours now. So.
Well, sleep is probably the best thing for her right now.
Yep, I agree. I agree. But she got her a life alert system, so she can call the doctor when an issue comes up. Hangs around her neck, all on her bed, so she got all that, so she's happy with that.
Good deal.
You reckon we ought to have Toy Man up here as well?
Yeah, sure.
I'll send Ron a link to see if he wants to come up. Not sure what he's up to today, but he's already been in a stream. I don't know where Donna went. She said she'd be back in a minute.
Probably smoking. I think my dog is barking at random leaves.
Hello, Susan.
Hey, Ron.
Hey, Gaffa, how are you?
I think my dog is barking at random leaves.
Susan got a little bit bored, so she thought you'd come and see if you could find someone to chat to.
Hey, Gaffa, how are you? Oops, my bad. Oh,
Susan got a little bit bored.
there we go. I forgot to do something.
And her subject tonight, if you haven't noticed, is so you don't look sick, so it can't be that bad.
Nice. Oh, I like the ink that's on your arm, Susan. Get some pretty good ink going on there.
That's the TARDIS from Doctor Who.
Oh, yeah, that's cool.
And this is an angel. It's got my birth mom's name and my adoptive mom's name on it.
Oh, nice.
And that's a little dragon flaming my original tattoo because my tattoo artist screwed it up.
Uh-oh. That's it. He's fired.
Well, I had a little ant carrying a musical note, and I went in to get it touched up, and the artist that touched it up screwed it up really bad.
Oh, yeah.
Well, that sucks. I bet you it was a nice tattoo too.
Mm-hmm.
It was pretty.
So how's everyone's day been so far, except for Gaffa, even though it's morning for him?
Well, mine's been quiet so far. I had a good sleep this morning.
Oh, that's good.
Now I'm having some breakfast.
Yeah, I had a pretty good day at work until it started raining. Again, go figure. But we're supposed to have 5 days of sunshine. I'll believe that when I see it. So far, it's sunshine, rain, sunshine, rain, sunshine, rain.
Yeah, that's
Well,
what we got going on here.
It is spring in Canada, man.
Well, spring's over now. It's getting to be summer now. We're June.
Oh.
I woke up one morning and the furnace was on, and I'm thinking to myself, why is and I'm looking at the temperature outside, and I'm like, yeah, it's only 1 degree out. There's no wonder she turned the furnace on.
Someone forget to tell the weather that it's summer, did they?
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, apparently, we're going to have a wet, cool summer, apparently, for our forecast.
And we're going to have a dry winter.
Great. It means there's going to be lots of mosquitoes happening.
He said, "Oh, you're going to have a dry winter." And we go, "Yeah. When? It's been autumn and it's been nothing but rain. So when's the dry bit start?" Oh, we're in a drought. Yeah, we're not in a frigging drought. We just haven't had the rainfall we had last year or the year before or the last 10 years. But I'm telling you now, it ain't going to be a dry winter.
Mm-hmm.
Is it cold where you are, Susan?
No. It got up to like 82 degrees.
Damn, summer did come then, didn't it?
Mm.
Is it me or has chat died? What's going on out there, folks? Are we just listening, or do I got a refresh? What's going on?
Well, let me have a look. Oh, yeah, looks like the chat, it's not moving at all.
Oh, I know what it is. Donna left, so nobody wants to say anything till she gets back.
Oh, Roy's here, Container Man 68, and he's just lurking. He's in the background. How you doing, Roy?
Hey, Container Man.
I know. I was on Nick's stream, and the next thing you know, I accidentally hit the plug, and oh shit! I kicked the plug out from underneath the computer and shut everything down. Oh, that's good.
And then when you come back, Nick was gone, right?
Yeah, exactly. Well, I know because my computer. Oh, update in progress. Okay, you pick the fine time to start updating. No, so I just dropped out, and it's gonna go. I told you, man, didn't even say goodbye. He just dropped out.
He does that.
All right, it happens every once in a while. I already found. I found out what the problem is. I've got a power bar that needs to be replaced. So I'm gonna have to get a new power bar, obviously, because it's starting to not cooperate with me.
Where's the PowerPoint?
Plugged into the wall. When I stretch out
Well,
my feet, I accidentally hit the cord, and then I knock the plug loose. So I got to do something about that. I got to put it in a different location.
well, when you do, buy a 4-board PowerPoint instead of a 2. You won't have to have a power board so much then.
Mm.
We got one over here. We call it a powertainment unit. It's got 8 PowerPoints, and I'm talking about double PowerPoints in the board.
Oh yeah.
And it's for when you've got gaming computers and TVs and DVDs and all that stuff in the lounge room.
Mm-hmm.
So you can plug more than one thing in, but then you can interchange it with data cables and PowerPoint fixtures and all that kind of stuff. So you can actually make it into something interesting.
Well, the power bar that I got, I've got 6 plugs into it. The plugs into
Yeah,
the wall.
well, I had one put in here because of all the hard drives and computers and monitors and model trains that were running around, and it's got 6 PowerPoints and a data plug socket. So it's got 6 of those, so I can put in networking and stuff like that in my computer room.
Oh yeah.
So it's actually not a bad idea they come up with, and it's the electrical company that is based here in South Australia. Makes all of Australia's PowerPoints.
So I got my package in the mail today
You got a package?
from Juliet.
Oh, that package.
Yeah. So I'm just got to do some editing on the video, and then that'll be up shortly. Of course, the first thing I'm going to fill up in it is it's a bottle of single barrel Jack.
See, this is the powertainment unit that we've got over here. And it sits where the PowerPoint sits. And this one here, you can pop that out and put in one of those 6 switch things, and each thing can have networking and television and phone and USB and all that stuff in it. So that's what we use.
Well, that's kind of a weird socket because you've got your 2 points on a slant.
Well, it's only done that so that go into the powertainment unit. If you have a look, that's how they normally are.
Yeah, because that's not how our sockets are.
No, that's because you're Canadian.
Well, it's the same ones that we have. What the Americans have, same ones we have. 3
Yeah,
prong plug.
I know. It's just the way we are. And the reason they're all designed that way is because when we put in extra accessories like this, there's a space just to put it in. You don't have to move the design around too much. You can flick in extra switches.
Oh.
That's the reason why they originally designed them. But it's Clipsal for you.
What's it at? 120 volt?
240.
240.
Yep. Everything in Australia is 240.
240. That's what we put in our kitchens. Everything else is 120.
No, everything in Australia is 240.
240 is only what we use in kitchens.
Yeah. We think the same thing, but 240 is everywhere, right throughout the whole house, and anything that plugs into it has got transformers built into it if you need to be smaller. Or that's been designed to be 240. Like hair dryers are 240. There's no 12-volt hair dryers or 120-volt hair dryers. They're all 240. I think even our shavers, like the direct plug-in ones, are 240. All our lights are 240, which I reckon is ridiculous. Should be able to get away with doing 12-volt for lights.
Yeah.
But then we used to have two times the power. We used to get charged two different rates. There was night rate and there was day rate. And night rate was because you used all the lights at night and did all the main cooking and all that stuff at night. So the power was cheaper for night, and that's when your water heater and everything was supposed to heat up the water and do all that, so you didn't have to pay big exorbitant rates because that's when the electricity was being used. But then they sold up all the power companies, and the power company started getting rid of the night rate, and now you get paid the same, you charge the same amount, and then you get summer rate now because you use more electricity in summer. It's just getting ridiculous.
Now you're being raped.
Seriously, we are. This state is the highest electricity, and this country has the highest electricity costs in the world. So that's ridiculous. And they're just letting them do it because they privatise it. Oh, yeah, it's supposed to be more competitive. Yeah, not if he buys everything. So the guy buys everything, he's going to charge you for it all.
That's what happens when you start privatizing everything. Everything goes up.
That's right, because they can.
Yep.
And you got no more control.
Mm-hmm.
You get that? So, back on the subject. There you are, Susan. You don't look sick, so it can't be that bad. Well, it's not today. She's having a good day. She ain't feeling great, though.
You know why she's having a good day? Ken's at work.
What do you mean Canadians slant in the opposite direction?
I don't think Roy knows what he's talking about.
I think he was just having a dig at Canada. Right?
Oh, I know.
Donna, where are you? What happened to you? What else is going on?
Hello, Muggsy.
You still trying to get in, Muggsy?
Muggsy's in the chat. Roy says he's joking. Okay. I don't care. You can make your digs all you want in Canada. It doesn't bother me. I don't give a shit.
Yeah, I love when I go to the doctor and they have the pain scales from 1 to 10. You're supposed to rate your pain on the pain scale. And what some people would call a 7, I would call a 3 because I'm so used to it.
That's right.
Yeah.
And so they don't take me seriously.
The pain scale that I've looked at, some days I look at it and go, I need a 15.
Exactly. Does it go up to 11?
Exactly. Or does it go, give me a couple more choices there, because I'm sure there's other days where I could be, a little bit higher.
Yep.
Is the scale a poster on the wall?
No, they just usually, in my emergency room, they usually just hand you a piece of paper and let you choose.
Well, you know how to give them an accurate idea of what your pain is? Rip the piece of paper up into tiny little bits and hand it back to them and say, not big enough. Can I have the next scale up, thanks?
Yeah.
What do you mean? I said, well, while I'm shoving this down your throat, tell me how much pain you're in. Oh, don't be like that. Yeah, I do, because my pain is that bad that you couldn't even put it on a scale. Give me some drugs. I have no idea. I don't understand that hospitals and nurses and doctors are trained to deal with patients, yet some of them have no idea what the patient's going through on a daily basis.
Yeah.
I don't understand it. What were they trained to do? Walk little old ladies across the road and say, have a nice day?
Pretty much.
Sometimes it seems like that.
It does. They just don't. The care factor is just not there. I mean, don't get me wrong. I've met some really good doctors who understand exactly what you're going through, because they've done their research. They've upgraded their training. They've kept up with the latest information, and they listen to their patients and all that kind of stuff. But there's so many doctors out there who just think, this person's a hypochondriac. They're making a big deal out of nothing. I can't see anything wrong with them. They're not suffering as much as they are.
Yeah.
And they're never going to learn unless they start listening and opening up a little bit more.
And I got diagnosed with fibromyalgia many years ago. And so now the doctors like to blame all my pain on fibromyalgia when I know it's not.
No, it's not. Especially many years ago. I'm sure you would have started maintaining a level by then.
Yeah.
I got a friend who suffers from fibromyalgia, and some days she's really not handling things.
Yeah.
But she knows that through diet and proper care, she can go pretty well normal through the day for her, of course.
Yeah.
Can't say she's normal like everybody else, because it's not. There's always that feeling of tiredness. There's always that feeling of underlying pain. You know it's there, but you get used to it. You start to manage it. You know what to do and what not to do. Sleep helps a hell of a lot.
Yep.
But then when all of a sudden you think you've got it under control and you know what you're doing with it, and you can regulate how bad your day is going to be each day, and you really have a severe day, you got to go, hold on, something's a little bit more wrong, or all of a sudden I am worse off in my fibromyalgia than I was before. And I don't see that happening, because it don't feel like it.
Yeah.
That's when you go to the doctor and say, look, doc, something's wrong. Something else is irritating me. What the hell's going on? My stomach does this, or my back's doing that. And then they go, oh, no, it's your fibromyalgia. No, it's not. Geez, I live with this shit. You're just diagnosing it. How about you listen to what I'm saying?
Yeah, but a lot of them don't want to listen to what you're saying. That's the problem.
Well, no, they think they know it all. They know.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. I know exactly what you're going through. I've seen it in the books. I've heard these before. Well, hold on, then. How come I'm not agreeing with you?
Yeah, exactly.
I must admit, people like to self-diagnose just to be able to make them feel a little bit more important. But when you know darn well that the diagnosis that the doctor's given you isn't fitting exactly how you're feeling, you've got to question it.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm suffering from CRS.
Can't remember shit.
I think we all have that problem.
Are you taking drugs for that, Muggsy? Because that might be the problem, mate. You're taking the wrong drugs and you're doing it in excess. I self-diagnosed myself with Bell's palsy.
Hey, that Crohn's chick. How you doing, Charney?
You want Shani up here?
Hi, Shani. How are you?
I'm
You can
sure
get her up
Shani'd be someone who could talk to you about how bad her day is and what pain's going through. And she is right to a point when she talks that you've got to have a good relationship with your doctor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because then you got to be able to discuss things with your doctor in a positive way to control what's going on. But the problem I always find is getting that doctor who's willing to have that relationship with you. Whereas a lot of doctors, especially in Australia, their surgeries are factories. They pump them in, they pump them out, they get the money, and that's all there is to it.
Yeah.
And there are good doctors out there, but they're very few and far between. And you got to remember, other patients are going, "Yeah, I found a good doctor," and the more patients that find the right doctor, the harder it is to get in there.
Yep.
Damn. I hate wearing glasses. I really do. Admittedly, it helps me see what I'm doing, but they're so high maintenance.
You got coating on your glasses?
Yeah, these have got.
They got the blue coating?
No, I got safety glass laminate on the front.
Oh, so
because
yeah, I got mine coated because I'm on the computer, so I have that filters up the blue light.
Did you send Charney a link?
Yes, I sent you a link in YouTube chat, Shani. These are new glasses, Muggsy. These are the most recent ones I got, and it's not that they get dirty. I mean, maybe it's the way I eat, or maybe it's the fact that I'm busy doing stuff, but they get dirty, and you've got to keep cleaning them. And it doesn't help that your daughter likes to give you really close-up cuddles, which get in your face and touch your glasses and fingerprints. But hey, what are you going to do?
Yeah, I was supposed to have a doctor's appointment in Spearfish, which is like 50 miles away, for my knees. Because both my knees decided to act up at the same time. But my car decided to shit out on me. So.
It sucks too, having the doctor so far away.
I can't find anything in my local area that's as good of a doctor, so.
Yeah, I know, and you are living reasonably isolated in the way of how far things are.
Yeah.
So one of the good things about living in the city is there's plenty of doctors to go to within 5-10 miles, because that's just how it needs to be. But when you live in the country, yeah, you got to travel.
Oh yeah.
Well, there's doctors here, but with my Medicaid, the only doctor I can go to is a community health doctor, and you see a different doctor every single time, and so it's kind of sucky.
Oh,
Yeah, no, that's the one thing I like about Australia's health system. All the doctors are underneath the same health blanket, so they all charge the government for your visits. It's whether or not some charge a little bit extra, which you have to fill in the space. But yeah, we got Medicare. Medicare covers pretty well every visit to the doctor and pretty well almost any reason to go to see a doctor. So it doesn't matter if the doctor you go to here doesn't seem to fit into helping you out. There's another one down the road, one around the corner. There's always a hospital. It's within Cooee. So you end up finding the right doctor. Don't you, Shani?
Yes, you do. Hi.
Hey, Shani.
Hi, Shani. How are you?
Good. How are you guys all doing?
I'm doing good.
Welcome back, Donna.
So, what's going on? I can see the titles. You don't look sick. It can't be that bad. So, what prompted you to do this live stream?
Just something I've been thinking about for a while, because with the medication they've been giving me for my stomach, I've been feeling a lot better, but I'm still pretty weak.
Mm.
And I've had people basically say that to me.
Mm.
And it's frustrating, to say the least.
Yep. I know the feeling. Alana and I literally did like a 2-hour video talking about all the dumb stuff we hear as a chronic health patient. And that's definitely probably like bold letters, underlined, flashing signs up there with some of the dumbest things you can say to someone. And the worst thing is you can hear that from a doctor as well. So it's very, very disheartening. Yeah.
Hold on. I just noticed.
What?
Your toilet door's gone.
Mm-hmm. I moved.
You renovated, did you?
No, I moved my lounge room around. So I am much more over the corner now near my front door rather than smack in the middle of my lounge kitchen area.
All right. There's a whole new look.
Yeah. What do you guys think?
Well, I think it looks good.
Thank you.
I don't get to watch you go to the toilet now.
No.
Aw.
Sorry, guys.
Damn.
That's a little creepy.
Damn. That was a highlight of my week.
Well, now you got a new highlight there, Gaffy. You get to look at all the books in the bookshelf.
Yes, my pride and joy. Right there. I've got 2 of them actually. If I like angle the camera a bit over, you can see there's 2. So there's the toilet door. Well, actually, there's my bedroom door, but he likes to tease me and say it's my toilet door. So whatever.
Well, if you like,
No, I didn't move.
has a problem when he's got to watch people go to the toilet, which is a little weird.
Well, you see, I have Crohn's disease, so talking about the bathroom is not an awkward subject for me. Like, you'd have to say something pretty out there to make me go like, oh, hey, I've heard all of it. I have a chronic health channel on YouTube, guys. I've heard all of it. Seriously. We literally have videos dedicated to talking about bowel movements. It's just, there is nothing sacred on that channel when it comes to chronic health. We talk about everything. So, yeah. We have psyched out a few people. We should put a disclaimer in our videos, especially with me and Alana, because there was one conversation, her and I didn't even think. We were talking about how we kept for some reason getting junior doctors, and we think it's because we're really friendly. And so the poor guys would try and give us like an injection. And then we started going into details about that. And then there was like blood featured in some of these stories. And everyone in the chat's like, ah! I'm like, it's chronic health. Sorry, guys. Sorry.
Shorty, type in a live in the chat so that people can go check out your channel.
Hello. I think pretty much everyone on here that I've seen so far has me. I've loitered in here quite a lot with you guys, with the rednecks. But yes, I loiter.
Yeah, I've even stopped by in your live streams to check you out. When you start talking about it, not for me. Click.
That's fair enough. That's fair enough. Usually it's quite, the title will be able to indicate what we're talking about.
Yeah.
So it's not for everyone. We've now got Ben. I've got a new co-host on my channel, a new face on the channel.
Oh,
He
yeah.
talks about nutrition and fitness.
Oh,
So
cool.
and diet. So he and I are going to start a regular show every week talking about that and unpacking all of those topics, which is great. Yeah, lots of little things happening on my channel. It's turning into a live show. It's a chronic health live show. Yeah, which is really fun. Love it. So much work though. Oh my God, guys. Oh, so much work. So much to do. Juggling all these things, but it's great. I love it. I do. It's just a lot of work.
All right. Susan, you want Nick in here? He's asking for a link.
Oh, sure.
Yeah. No, Container Man was there. Roy was there. You've been becoming a regular face on my channel too, Roy.
Yeah. Like I said,
Yeah, it stops him falling asleep while he's driving.
yeah. I stop by every once in a while, but there's some topics where I thought, yeah, I don't think I want to be a part of this one. Too many women in there for my life.
I am trying to get more boys on there as well. So we've got Ben now. Looking at getting
I get thinking, yeah, I'm going to say, I say hi to her. Who's this dude? He's coming in with a chat full of women.
Do you know what's the funny thing though? It's funny that you mentioned that, and I've been keeping this in mind. I keep a close eye on my analytics to see who's watching, who's not watching, that sort of thing. And it's like 70% of my viewers are men.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So I'm looking at getting Grant Hubbard as well as a co-host, talking about naturopathy, and yeah, there's a lot happening.
Hey, Nick. Bye, Nick.
He dropped out again.
He saw me and was like, not the Australian chick again. Anyway, sorry. I'm highly caffeinated right now. You'll have to forgive me. It's how I live. It's how I live.
Okay, so just to everybody to remind, the topic for today, you don't look sick, it can't be that bad.
Hey, Nick.
Isn't that a wonderful topic?
Mm-hmm.
You don't look sick, it can't. See, Dani, you don't look that sick.
Charlie,
That bad.
I look fabulous. I look
Charlie,
absolutely fabulous.
are you vaping?
Am I vaping? Yes.
No. The stick's vaping. She's just a sucker on the end.
I didn't think you were a vapor.
Hello, Granny Redneck. How are you?
Oh, yeah. Shani's trying to give up smoking as much as you are, mate.
Oh, yeah.
I'm a
yeah,
smoker.
Give up smoking.
I am a smoker. I'm a cut back smoker. So I used to smoke like over a pack a day, and now I barely do that a month. So
Pack of what, though? Pack of what? 20?
Cigarettes. Yeah, 20.
Well, when you get up to a packet of 50 a day, then you got something to worry about.
Oh, do you mean now or before?
Before.
About 30 to 40, like a 40 pack.
I used to do a Horizon 50 a day.
All right, I'll be back.
And then the wife said, we got to give up smoking, so we went cold turkey. Geez, that was the hardest week of my life.
Yeah.
Doctor diagnosed me with low thyroid. Oh, Donna. I sympathise with you on low thyroids. I really do. I see what my wife goes through on a daily basis.
Yeah, that's not fun. Thyroid just messes with everything when there's something wrong with it.
Yeah. And low thyroid or low active thyroid does not help you with energy, weight loss, mood. Oh my God, mood swings. Don't even start me on the mood swings.
Yeah. So I've never had a chronic thyroid issue, but I have had my thyroid impacted when I was on certain medications. It's awful. It messes with everything. So on top of everything else that normally accompanies a thyroid issue or precedes it, I can't imagine what it's like living with it. I've just had to go through bouts of having, thyroid issues.
Yeah, I reckon living with thyroid issues would be about as interesting as living with Nick. And it's PG, Nick.
You.
That's the only word he can get out in that whole sentence that he's allowed to.
You beep. I can beep you. Oh, you got muted, Gaffer.
How you doing, Nick?
It was all right until seeing your ugly mug.
Hey, sorry I dropped out, but I accidentally kicked the plug out and it shut everything down on me, so I dropped out. I gotta watch where I put my feet. If I stretch too much, then I end up hitting the plug.
Yeah, well, that's not your fault. Canadians have never been too bright anyway.
Fuck you.
Children. Come on.
You got nicotine in your vape?
Yeah, I do. Yeah.
See this one I'm using right now? It's zero. It's no nicotine.
Wow. Okay. Fair enough.
I went from 18 to 12. Now I'm down to 0.
Yeah, I'm on 12 at the moment.
All right.
Yeah.
No,
so I needed a boost.
Hey, Toy Man, you had a cigarette. You had a cigarette on my stream.
Yeah, I had a cigarette. Every once in a while, I still have a smoke here and there.
Yeah. Cutting back. It's always good. Better than doing nothing.
I used to, though. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's better than doing nothing.
Uh-huh.
But how are you feeling, Susan? Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm doing pretty good.
Oh, you can tell when Susan's having a good day. She's live streaming. If she's having a bad day, you don't see her for shit because she's usually trying to sleep.
Yeah, I can't hang out for very long. I'm sorry. I've got hours of work to do with my channel, and it's the kind where I've got to switch off all of my YouTube and do it because I keep getting distracted with pop-ups of live streams. I'm like, I want to say hi with me. I need one day, just one day this week where I'm like, right, boom, just get some work done.
Well, the more popular you get, it's hard to get around.
Yeah, well, at the moment, I'm just trying to build the last little bit of like the groundwork for my channel. And once I've got that, I can really just start doing content and more networking. But it's just this last little bit of setup that I have to do it, and I've got to do it now. So yeah, I'm just trying to get that out of the way by the end of the week. So maybe starting a new job next week. So I might be actually getting back into employment. So I've got to try and get it done this week while I've got the time.
Nice one.
And what's the job that you're going after?
Is your employer aware of your medical needs?
Yes, and she has hypothyroidism, my new manager. So that's actually how we got talking. She runs a vape store just around the corner from my house. And it's the vape shop I always go into. And they're looking for someone part-time that can open the store that knows business and management, which I do. And we got talking. I just happened to mention my channel, and I said I'm not available till after 10. Fortunately, the store doesn't open until 10:30 a.m. And she went, "Oh, you have a chronic health channel. I've got hypothyroidism." So I was like, "Boom!" Instant friendship. And she messaged me this week saying, "If you're ready, we might start looking at training you next week. Get you ready for some part-time work." So
nice.
Excellent.
Oh, that's nice. Good deal.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Beer tokens.
Pardon?
It's extra beer tokens for you.
Well, it'll be nice to have money. It'll be nice to actually
don't you mean it'll be extra jars of coffee?
Yes. The love of my life, coffee. It is. It is. But yeah, so hopefully that gets started in the next week or two. So yeah, any loose ends on my channel, I've got to do it now. I've got time.
Donna, the only thing I can suggest with your thyroid condition and weight gain, you've got to avoid processed sugar.
Yep.
Seriously, got to avoid processed sugar on thyroid. Plus, you've got to avoid soy products because soy products irritate the condition.
Yeah.
And you've got to eat natural fiber. You can't eat processed fiber because your body doesn't like it. Doesn't process it properly, and it causes irritations in your stomach. So you've got to eat natural fiber. So that basically means no sweet stuff, lots of fruit and vegetables, and believe it or not, high protein.
Yep. I've been cutting away back, and the thing is sodas. Yeah, a lot of people have a problem with sugar addiction. So if you start doing it gradually, your taste buds will start adjusting and you'll stop craving sugar as much as what you're doing now. If you kind of quit it cold turkey, you'll go into massive withdrawal and your body will get really, really stressed. So unless you're able to mentally push through all of that on top of your chronic health, you're going to make yourself really sick. So at least to start cutting back as much as you can.
The thing my wife found is avoid artificial sweeteners because artificial sweeteners for the thyroid is like having sugar. It thinks it's sugar. It goes into energy mode. As I said in Shani's stream earlier, then it doesn't receive the energy that it's looking for, so it then starts going into storage mode, and that's when you gain weight again. Yeah. So if you avoid artificial sweeteners and go to natural sweeteners, which are brown sugar, honey, and those type of things that aren't processed, your body will handle it a hell of a lot better.
Yeah, and also because of topics like this and whatnot, I'm going to start covering it a lot more on my channel. Today's live stream at the time that I did it is going to be mine and Ben's live stream going forward, where we talk about fitness and diet and health. So yeah, lots and lots of diet videos, lots and lots of nutrition videos, not only for general health, but for chronic health as well. So if anyone is interested, especially because Donna, you're talking a lot about it, and I want to be able to help. So we're doing a lot of research in conjunction with each other to get you guys information as well.
And it's the same with fibromyalgia. Your diet is very crucial to maintain the level in which you feel healthy.
Same with IBD as well.
Well, it's just like I can't eat chocolate anymore because if I eat chocolate, I get migraine headaches. So because I stopped eating chocolate.
Yeah. Hey, Nancy.
So I don't migraine, and then of course I don't even put sugar in my coffee because I cut the sugar out of my coffee as well. So
yeah. Yep. So I look forward, Ben and I have been having huge conversations about what we're going to do. We've got a lot planned between us two on my channel. So it's going to be really cool, guys. I'm really looking forward to doing videos with him, and also Grant Hubbard as well. He's going to be coming on in future videos as well to talk about his side, about, a bit more of the chronic illness sort of thing and treatments, natural therapies and treatments.
If Ron, with your condition, I reckon you could probably have artificial sweetener in a certain amount just to be able to make your thing still taste okay. But I'm not a fan of artificial sweetener because the word artificial really makes my skin crawl.
Me too.
Artificial, processed.
More in my coffee. My coffee just it tastes like syrup anymore.
Yeah, I know, but sometimes a bit of sugar in your coffee is not so bad. But as I said, if you put brown sugar in your coffee or honey, it might give it a little bit slightly different taste, but it's actually better for you because your body can process. One thing honey, the body processes very, very well is honey. It's meant to be processed by the body. It does, and it's so beneficial in the long run. And the more natural the honey, the better. None of this bloody
sugar syrup.
or combination honeys, because you never know what's in the bloody shit.
It's a lot of the time it's sugar syrup, guys. It's just, and you can tell what natural honey is by just, squeezing it out, putting it in water and all of that. You can tell which one's natural and which one is artificial.
And just so you know, unless the temperatures are extreme, like it's snowing outside or it's 105 degrees, honey does not crystallize normally.
Exactly.
So if your honey's going all crunchy and crystal in the jar and it's normal temperature, it ain't honey. It's got sugar in it.
Yeah. Anyway.
You want real honey, then go raid a beehive.
Actually, believe it or not, we have in South Australia, we're very, very lucky to have a natural, uncontaminated a strain of bees that are as old as South Australia is.
Mm-hmm.
In Kangaroo Island, it's the only place that we can get natural, uncontaminated honey that no other that's got original strain of bees that were brought over here when it was colonized.
Yeah.
So it's absolutely phenomenal, that stuff. It tastes really yummy.
Yeah, and they're highly, highly protected now. My goodness.
Seriously, they are.
Because of all the stuff's been happening globally, all these different bee colonies just being wiped out and dying and that sort of thing. They're very, very protected.
Hello, Nancy.
Hey, Nancy, how you doing now? You're on permanent oxygen. You're on permanent oxygen, aren't you?
Yeah, I am.
I was afraid of that. Unfortunately, Nancy's got a condition going on at the moment where she's highly susceptible to respiratory issues, as added to her other list of things, and so now the doctor has permanently got her on oxygen so she doesn't have respiratory failure.
Right.
Not that she said she was having any trouble breathing, but he said the condition that she's currently got at the moment
It could change.
could lead to it, and she doesn't need to be at that stage where she starts coughing and spluttering when she doesn't need to. So unfortunately, that's where we are with that. Did you talk to the doctor about that other thing you told me about?
Yeah. So
And
we're hoping it's just a fluke. We're hoping it's just a fluke because it hasn't happened again. So we're watching for it, and we're seeing if anything's going to become of it. He did another blood test, and so I'll know those results soon.
what happened to the results of the last one?
So, huh?
What were the results of the last blood test?
They were, well, my red blood platelets were holding up at a good number, so they were happy with the reading. So hopefully,
It's just time will tell now. Okay.
So we'll see if I've lost any more or what. So.
Yeah, the other thing the doctor is a little bit concerned with is that her bone marrow transplant may not be holding.
Okay.
So at the moment they're testing. She had a transfusion the other night because her platelets had dropped, and he said, "I'll just give you a transfusion to give them a boost." And that's where we stand with that at the moment. Do you want me to tell them about the other thing, Nancy, or we want to keep that to yourself?
Sure, you can tell them.
This morning, Nancy noticed straight blood had got into her catheter for a short amount of time, which scared the crap out of her, and so it should. You're not supposed to see stuff like that. When she had to talk to the doctor, he said it just could have been just a fluke.
He gave me something to help me go to sleep for a while, in hopes that I would rest and that my body would just recover itself. And so he did another blood test, and hopefully, I don't know, but hope it hasn't happened again. I haven't seen it again, so hopefully.
Yeah,
So
just a fluke. I'm hoping that was only a fluke and
we'll, mate,
start going good. So
unfortunately,
Blood in
though,
the
it's
catheter. Sorry, I'm trying to
Yeah.
understand. Blood in the cat. Sorry, where is that? Like, are you saying like the needle and then there's the line? Am I thinking of the wrong thing?
No. I have a suprapubic catheter that goes in my stomach down into my bladder.
Okay. And is
Drain
they
my
saw blood in
bladder,
that?
and there was
Okay.
pure blood all through the catheter.
Right.
And it scared them. I called the doctor right away and I said, look, what's happening here, because and so what we did is we flushed the catheter out and hope it was just maybe just something, the bladder giving off blood, or trying to clean itself out or something. I don't know, but we flushed the catheter line and everything, and hopefully it's just a fluke.
Yeah. Okay.
It could be something come loose, or it could be, as she said, just the bladder just trying to clean itself out.
Okay.
But it's all there.
Okay.
So we're hoping it's just the kind of a flukish kind of thing where it because it hasn't happened again. So hopefully it's just a fluke.
All right.
Oh God.
Well, no, Nancy, it's just a fluke. Let's leave it at that for the moment. All right.
yeah.
We start thinking too much into it, we're going to stress the crap out of ourselves.
You have enough to deal with.
Yeah. So I have a question, Nancy. What's that hanging around your neck?
Oh, that's my new life alert system.
Excellent. Can you talk to the doctor, or is that just send him a signal?
It has a mic on it. They actually can talk to you through it.
Oh, that's good.
Absolutely wonderful.
They ask you what's wrong, and then you just you can answer them if you can. If they don't get any answer back within a certain amount of time, then they just automatically call for help.
Yeah.
Oh, that's excellent. I like that with the mic. You'd be able to communicate back and forth. That's great.
Well, as Donna said, Nancy, you got this.
Yeah.
That's the problem. You don't want this.
No. Try not to worry about anything. I know it's hard, but just keep a positive mind to everything. And
oh no, Ron, but it is so hard to keep a positive mind when things keep happening.
Yeah, I know, but you can't give up. You gotta stay the fight.
So I said to Nancy, what's the alternative, Nancy?
Yeah.
There is no alternative, really. You just gotta fight. You just gotta get through it. You gotta talking to people. That's the best thing that's going to get you through this. Gives you a bit of a positive outlook and makes you feel better.
Yeah. Anyway, guys, I've got to head off. I've got a lot of work to do. I'm really sorry that I have to leave partway through the chat.
That's fine. Thanks for coming up.
That's all right. It was good to see you, Nancy. I hope you. This is the part where I do the obligatory. I hope you feel better soon. But I love you. I hope you're okay. Yeah. I hope you're going to be okay.
Yes, we all hope you feel better soon, Nancy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's all we can do. We just we'll let the doctors deal with the rest, but we hope you feel better soon.
Exactly.
All right,
Shani.
Thanks for having me up, Susan.
Thanks for stopping in, Charlie. Bye, Charlie.
Bye, Charlie. Good luck with the new job, Charlie.
Thank you. All right, bye, guys.
See ya.
Wait, what new job?
Shani might be starting a part-time job next week.
Yeah,
I'm not sure doing what. I'm not sure. I think she's in a vape store doing shit. Yeah. I don't know, but she's got a little bit of positivity in her life going on. Now all it needs to do is rub off on the rest of us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How you doing there,
That's
Susan?
great. Doing good. Thanks, everybody. Donna, especially. Yeah.
Hello, Nancy.
I'm sure that's one thing Susan can guarantee to tell you, Nancy. Just take one day at a time, because that's how you get through things.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. Hello, Nick.
Don't think about tomorrow. Just think about today and get through it.
Nick's not saying much because he's not allowed to swear.
No, I just enjoyed my tea tonight, you know.
Oh, here we go. Have we got some food porn, have we?
Mm.
I got one. It's what I picked up from the butchers, and it was freshly made this morning.
And Nick, just to let you know that if I ever do any live streams on my channel at all, it's all PG. You can't swear either on my channel. I'm monetized now.
Nice one.
Yeah.
Oh, what does he put in the group this time?
No, Roy, I haven't watched your last video yet. I've got it on my watch later list. I'll be watching that tomorrow when I go to work.
Seriously, Nick?
So
Yeah.
A black pudding pork pie?
Yeah, it's lovely.
I haven't tried
Nick.
a black pudding pork pie.
Gaffer, one good thing, it was all handmade.
Hello, Roy. Right, you're in the chat. Okay.
Just to let you know, folks, this is what Nick put in there.
boy, that looks pretty good, Nick.
Oh, it was. You should have seen what he had with it as well.
Mm. How many pieces did you have?
All of it.
You met quarter of the pie, and I ate the rest.
Oh.
Yeah, that's why he cut it like that. That's Mum's slice there, and the rest of it's his.
So no wonder he's as big as a house.
Hey, Ron.
What?
You know what? You're just jealous. I've got a body of a god, Buddha.
Oh yeah, right.
He has. He's got the body of a god, Buddha.
Roy's got a challenge for me. Uh-oh, here we go.
I gotta watch
you won't, Ron. You won't like the challenge.
What's the challenge, Roy?
Shall I tell him, Roy? Hey, Anthony. There's a link in the fam chat if you're interested to come up and keep Susan company. Roy's challenge is that if the proceeds from your merch do not benefit you financially for the basics like utilities, rent, living expenses, and all that, you should donate them to Nancy.
What?
Check out one of his latest videos. That's his challenge for all those people who've got merch.
Yeah.
For a little while to help Nancy out with the situation. That's basically the challenge. If your merch does not benefit you financially for living expenses and livelihood, then you should donate those proceeds to Nancy.
And I've been into my store. I haven't even sold anything. Nothing.
Yeah, see, that's the point, Roy. If you're not going to buy his merch, how can he donate anything?
I've got no notifications. All I got was, hey, you can do this. We got something new for you to do. Sorry, but I didn't sell anything.
Have you linked your cheese strings to your account yet?
Yeah, it won't let me do it.
Why?
I don't have enough followers. Even though through my videos hit 10K, they said, "Oh, you can do this with the Google, so I can do that." And every time I follow their link, they said, "Nope, I don't qualify." Then why did you send me the link?
Yep.
Exactly.
Yeah, you have
Oh,
to if you want to put Teespring, if you want Teesprings on your YouTube channel, you have to just link it yourself to your channel, but you can't. You don't. Yeah, none of us qualify yet because you have to have an enormous amount of subscribers.
Yeah.
Enormous amount.
so yeah, that's fine. I understand that. You've got to have an enormous amount of subscribers. So why send him the link when he can't use it?
Yeah.
Oh, Muggsy, you made it, did you?
The only reason why I got the link is I have 2 videos that hit over 10K views. That's why I got that link.
Yeah, I know, but you still
I've lost.
didn't qualify, so they still shouldn't have
No.
sent you the link.
Well, you know exactly. You
I've
know,
lost
they
15 subscribers in the past 2 days.
Ron, read the chat.
How are you doing,
Yeah,
man?
that's Muggsy static.
I bought his merch already. I'll buy more if needed to.
Well, yeah, he has already bought merch.
Oh,
Not sure
but,
it's being delivered yet.
Normally when I sell something, I get a notification. Hey, you sold something. I'm gonna have to go back and have a look around again.
You coming back in, Donna?
So
Right, I'll catch you later. I'm going to get my head down.
All right,
All
buddy.
right,
Okay,
yeah,
Nick,
good
and
night,
popping in.
Later.
have a great day tomorrow.
I will, because I'm going to have a bin lid again tomorrow. Eggs, bacon, sausages, black pudding, fried bread, toast.
Okay, Elbrecht says I already got my. Oh, you got
Woody,
your hoodie. Okay, cool.
I haven't got any of mine yet.
I'm gonna have to go into my Teespring account because I usually get notifications through email.
It's
I've got no notifications. Something's not right. I'm gonna have to go in and check this out.
apparently my Teesprings is on its way.
Yeah. You'll say that for a while. Mine, I still ain't got. This is the fun thing. Anybody here ever order anything from Wish?
No.
Well, it comes straight out. It comes straight out of China. I ordered something from Wish a week after I ordered my T-shirt, and the shit from Wish already got here.
I ordered something from.
Yep.
What's going on, everybody?
Hey.
Yeah, the Wish that I had, I ordered it.
Yep.
Didn't come for 6 weeks or something. I go, where's my Wish? They go, oh, well, we'll just give you a refund. They didn't even chase it up to see where the hell it was gone. They just said, no, we'll just give you a refund. Fine.
Yeah.
Won't buy from Wish again.
Yeah. If it's past a certain amount of time, they just give you your money back. Yeah, I've had them give my money back, and 3 days after I gave them my money back, the package show up. I called them up, and they said, "Well, hell, just keep it."
Oh, hell.
You got your hood right. Good.
Yep.
Well, I'm gonna have to check that out tomorrow when I get off from work. Get into my Teespring account and see what's going on in here.
Yeah, good luck.
Find out why I haven't got any notifications from.
What kind of wheels are those, Toy Man?
What's that?
So what kind of wheels you got in the background?
Those are off of the 2010 Dodge Charger.
Oh, okay.
Those are my summer rims for my 300. But I haven't bought any summer tires because I'm going to have these sandblasted and powder coated. The hell is that?
Mugs.
Bugsy, you got your vibrator on again?
No, you get notification.
Right on, container man.
Hold on a second. Let me. What the heck? I'm in 2 calls right now. I gotta end this one.
All right.
All right. Bye, Mugs. I think he's leaving. Is he leaving? No. Oh no.
Oh yeah,
Yep.
he left. Goodbye, Muggsy. See ya. That's like someone's vibrator going off.
Well, my phone does that too. That's why I won't open a live or go into a panel in my phone. As soon as I do, someone texts me and it brr, brr.
The problem I'm having at the moment with Teesprings is it's taken 5 days to go through a process center.
Yep.
Oh, really?
Well, yeah,
Seriously.
'cause, I ordered my shirt on a Saturday and it said it wouldn't be put through order till Wednesday. And I still, I still haven't got the email of the tracking number or nothing yet. So,
And of course, I put a nice order in for Vistaprint, and it says your order will take 12 days. Oh, right.
Yeah.
You're only in Windsor.
It took 14 days for them to tell me they'd shipped it. And when they did tell me they shipped it, it's taken 5 days to get through the same process center.
Yeah.
Oh,
And they've had it for 7, but it's been sitting at Melrose Park, Illinois, for the last 5 days, being processed 3 or 4 times. I'm freaking, what are they doing wearing it?
maybe they like it so much they're wearing it out.
Maybe they are.
I got some news, y'all.
What do you got?
I'm moving back to Florida.
Oh, yeah.
Why?
Yep.
How come?
Because me and my cousin have come up with an idea. Me and her, or her and I, are going to start doing challenge videos for YouTube.
And you can't do that where you are?
Shit, there ain't nothing where he's
No, she lives in Florida. I own a house in Florida. I mean, I can move to it anytime I want to.
at. Well,
And
it's not
as
that where you live, there ain't nothing there.
I know, and plus there ain't nothing here.
Well, you're there.
I only come here in the first 3 months of spring because I work in Nashville building these houses. And then I'll move to Florida. I've been doing this for 3 years now.
Yeah. Well, there's more work in Florida.
And then I'll go to Florida and spend all my damn money. Come back broke.
Well, it's Florida.
Well, if you weren't broke, you probably wouldn't come back.
Mm-hmm.
No, that's the only reason why I come back is because there's work here.
Construction wise, yeah.
Construction work, yeah.
Producer.
Ron, the
Yeah.
T-shirt
But
I bought off you is in Sydney.
Oh, it's in Sydney now?
Yeah, it's going to take 3 weeks to get from Sydney to here.
Yeah.
Because that's the Australia Post for you.
Oh, there you
If
go.
everything works out right, I think I'm going to stay in Florida.
Every employee between here and Sydney's got to wear it, so it takes a little bit of time.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Oh, Toyman T-shirt, go to Gaffa. We better wear it before he gets it.
I think I ordered such a big one, they go, oh, we're going to wear this as a tent. Look, 3 of us can get in here.
The producer's in the house.
Yeah.
I nearly wasn't going to come on your live stream on Friday because we've got a train show here that I want to go to.
Oh. Oh, this Friday.
You're going to a train show? Oh, good.
Well, now this weekend there's a big train show on, and I was going to go.
Now that I know that, I'll send you an invite.
Well, I was going to go, but I
Oh,
wanted to
now
go
you-
Saturday because the first day is always when all the good stuff's there that you get to buy second hand, all that
Oh, yeah.
stuff. By the end of the third day, it's bugger all left.
No.
And we usually go either the second or third day because the crowds have been and all that stuff, and it's a little bit easier. But this year, I said to the missus, "No, I want to go the first day. I want to go and have a look what's there and get option at the
Uh-oh. What just happened?
bargains 3 days ago." And she goes, "Yeah." So after we had an argument, I said to her, "It's my weekend." She goes, "Yeah, but I got to work." So she's working Saturday, so I'll be on your live stream after all.
Oh, you will? Okay. All right.
I was thinking about live streaming from the show, but I can't do
Yeah.
that if I'm not there.
Oh, yeah, it's kind of hurry.
So that's what was going to.
So the wife put her foot down with you, did she?
No, the wife just promised work she would do something, so I put my foot down and I told her, "No, we're done." She goes, "What do you mean?" I said, "You work every weekend. I want long weekends. When there's a long weekend, I want you not working. I want you home. I want you to spend time with the family."
Mm-hmm.
So she said, "All right, from now on, I won't do long weekends." I said,
Right.
"Better not." I said, "Because you and I won't be in very good speaking terms if you do." Welcome back, Muggsy. That was a quick trip to Florida, mate.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was. It sure was. My internet cut out for a minute.
David, the producer, said he cut you off because you heard enough.
Jaffa,
Wow.
do you want to send David, the producer, a link?
I don't want to, but if that's what you would like me to do, Susan, I will oblige.
Would you please?
I will.
Thank you.
It'll be
Uh-oh.
under protest, but I will do it for you.
You know what you're in for there, Susan? Are you sure?
Make sure you tell Dave, don't
Dave, just teasing.
Dave, get your ass up here. Susan said so.
Stupid ass lighter.
Don't forget.
Nobody
forget
says no to Mrs. Redneck. Otherwise, Ken will be on your back.
Oh.
Oh, I don't think he has internet. I don't think he can do it.
So how's he typing?
It says power yes and internet and cable no.
So how's he typing?
I don't know. Phone maybe.
Muggsy,
Oh, he's
I'm still
lying.
here.
how
I
are
can hear
you?
you
How
on
are
my
you?
internet.
How are you getting on Hangouts
Through AT&T.
on your phone?
Yeah.
So David has no excuses, then, does he?
Yeah. No, Dave does not have any excuses.
I'm using cell phone signal.
Exactly. And so is
There you
David to type. So get your ass up here.
Yeah, but if I roll over 22 gigabytes, it charges me a lot.
I just have to tuck Juliet in. Well, hurry up and tuck her in.
That is the worst. That is the worst fat joke I've ever heard, David.
Yeah.
I'm sorry,
Hey.
mate, but I'll have to tell Juliet that you got to go tuck her in.
I got a phone bill for $780 one time.
That's because you didn't stop when your data ran out, Bugsy.
Right?
You gotta stop calling those 900 numbers. Oh, Hi, honey. How are you? What's your name? My name. Oh, hi, Muncie.
Yeah. What would you like me to do?
1-900. My name is Sheila.
What would you like me to do today, Muggsy?
Call AT&T and tell them that they're freaking thieves.
No, you used the data, mate. So don't tell me you didn't.
And,
I must admit, when mobile phones first come out and data plans were starting to be used, you'd be surprised how many people's mobile phone bills went way over what they were expecting to be.
well,
And then
exactly.
they cried poverty. Oh, well, what do you expect? You just kept using data and didn't think you were going to pay for it. Well, guess what?
Well, I didn't think it was going to be that high. I thought it was going to be like $200, and I was like, hey, I can afford that. And then I get a bill and it's like $780. I'm like, oh, hell no.
And this is why I use Wi-Fi on my phone.
Yeah, I use Wi-Fi too, but sometimes Wi-Fi does
No.
not work properly.
No, I just got heaps of data. I get plans that give you like 60, 70 gigs of data. It takes me a month to go through that on my phone.
Yeah, I only got 2 gigs.
60 or 70 gigs.
That's it.
I could go through 60 or 70 gigs in 2 weeks.
Well, you're going to have to leave the porn sites alone. They're expensive.
Yeah. Oh, stop calling the 1-900 numbers.
I can't help myself.
That's the problem, though, Muggsy. Maybe if you did help yourself, you wouldn't need them so much. But as Ron says, when I'm at home, my phone's on Wi-Fi, so my house has got unlimited internet. And when I'm home, my phone goes on that, so I can do what I like on my phone at home, and then I got like 60 gigs out of here. So
Yeah, just like I got unlimited internet.
I've got unlimited internet too on the Wi-Fi, but not on the phone.
Because when the Wi-Fi's on, you're like, the wife's got the phone. We got about 3 different phones tapped into the Wi-Fi, and everybody's on it.
Mine's just switched back over to the Wi-Fi. I wonder how long this is going to last.
So,
well, where's the Wi-Fi?
Inside my house.
And how far from the house?
I'm sitting on my front porch, but I've got full signal Wi-Fi.
Right. Well, don't move from your porch, and it won't drop out for you.
yeah. And if you go any
Move
further
from my porch.
to your porch, then you put some Wi-Fi boosters in.
There's 2 reasons why you shouldn't move from your porch, because your Wi-Fi will drop out, and 2, there's critters out there.
No, that ain't the problem. The signal's not the problem. It's the service.
Well, you're in the middle of nowhere. You can't expect much, Muggsy.
I can go plumb to the bottom of my hill and not lose signal, not lose signal from my Wi-Fi, but their service will go out. If somebody farts,
you're with AT&T, so there's why.
If somebody farts, the vibration off their fart will knock my signal out. I mean, my Wi-Fi out.
Well, maybe AT&T should move over to your place, because apparently the Wi-Fi signal is phenomenal.
It's TDS Telecom that they ain't worth a shit. It's the only service provider out here.
I'm at Belle Plaine Service Plaza for the night. Somewhere Wichita in the morning.
Delvin.
What's that? That's not what's written there. It doesn't say Delvin. It says Delian. Deli 8. Deli 8. Deli 8. Deli 8.
No, yeah, I think you meant to write Delvin or something.
How do you get the V and the 8 mixed up? They're on the opposite side of the keyboard.
No, delivering. It says you just wrote it in. Delivering in Wichita. Delivering Wichita in the morning.
I still don't know how you got the V and the 8 mixed up. They're on the opposite side of the computer. So your speaker's working, Anthony?
Yeah.
Oh, just checking. You haven't said something. I didn't think you were hearing us.
No, I was listening to y'all talk. I was in the middle of doing a survey anyway.
What are you surveying?
He don't care as long as they pay him.
Building plans.
Oh, there wasn't a 1-900 number.
No, no. I don't need those. I got hurt.
Hey,
Hey, call 1-800 puppy food.
I got a 1888 Donna.
Oh, look, the Redneck Connection just uploaded a video.
Uh-oh.
I thought he was at work, Susan.
1-800. Yeah, call 1-800 puppy food.
Yeah, he just uploaded a video. He hiding in the bathroom again.
He's at work, isn't he?
Hey, Ken's in the toilet again. Bang on the door.
He's at work, but he's uploading videos.
Close.
Hey, maybe it was one for Susan to say, hey, baby, look, I had a finger here till the machine got it. Look, it's gone.
Yeah.
I'll be home shortly.
We'll have to start calling him. If he's got a missing finger, we'll have to call him Nubs.
Yeah. Hey, newbie nub.
Yeah, what's going on, Nubs?
Yeah.
What the?
That's Muggsy. That's super internet.
Oh, okay. I was like, going on bed.
Another ding. Ding.
Ding dong, the witch is dead. Oh man, shit's smelling good in there.
Okay, I'm gonna mute my phone because
Speaking of that,
You got a pretty good video of a double rainbow.
Yeah, I just sent a comment on his video. Susan is watching, is live watching you. Why aren't you working?
I should have asked him if he found the pot of gold yet.
no, what you should have said to get him going. Hey, Susan's on here watching. She said, get off her. She's not that old, and get your ass back to work. The rent's due. You'd be like, what? Not me, fucker.
anyway.
And I can tell you right now, Ron, if he does find the pot of gold, he ain't videotaping it.
Shit,
Why the hell let you know? All you guys know where it is.
Yeah, it's like a doofus on Discovery Channel. Remember I can't remember the name. The one that the guy was looking for all the sunken treasure ships that what's his name supposedly seen from space.
Oh, yeah.
Remember? And then he went out and tried to find two of them. He found a few knickknacks, but nothing major. But he actually found the entire area where he was at. Well, another company came just a little further out where he was at and found the son of a bitch. That's what you get for fucking filming shit and not finding it. Basically, he gave them a pinpoint area where to look. They just got closer than he did.
Yeah. Thanks for the tip, buddy. Appreciate that.
Yeah.
So what were you looking for?
$18.5 million worth of a tip.
What was he looking for?
Treasure. Sunken ship.
Seriously? The idiot went and did that before he actually went out there to make sure he was right.
Right. Yeah.
Damn, you deserve to be ripped, man. I'm telling you, you don't go and tell everybody where to find your treasure.
Well, he figured he couldn't find it. Nobody else would, but he gave him no one else knew where to look except for him because he actually had the freaking map.
Fine, but you don't film it before you go and check it and then let everyone know.
You film it and you don't show it until you can go, look, I found it.
Yeah, exactly. And then you do the filming of, oh, this is how I went about it. And look, here it is.
All right. Well, I think we're gonna head off to bed. I gotta get up and get to work tomorrow morning. So, thanks for having me on, Susie.
Thanks for coming on tonight, man.
Appreciate that. And we'll see everybody Friday night, hopefully.
Yep.
All right. So everybody have a good night. Everybody in the chat have a good night, and we'll talk to you all later.
All right.
All right, mate. Thanks for coming up. Don't work too hard.
No, I'll try not to. Later.
I got
And remember, if they pull out in front of you, just don't tap it. Just let it run.
That's right. I'll just put a picture of the bulldozer on front of my truck.
Yep.
There
Yeah,
you go.
I tell people, until you start teaching them a lesson, they're going to keep on doing it.
Oh, I know. It's a good thing I only run up and down the road.
Yeah.
Susan, Ken said, because when I said Susan is watching, is live watching you, why aren't you working? He goes, because I had to film a rayboat. Okay.
Okay, Ken, get your butt back to work. You get the rent to do.
Hey, Gaffa, right back to him. Look, we don't care what you name her. Get off of her and get back to work.
All right, I'm out of here. Good night.
Right. Have a good one.
Oh, he's gonna write him.
Yeah, well, yeah, I would too. Just to mess with him. He'd be like, what? Oh, shit. I got to call Laura. Seriously.
Okay, will you stop popping in and out?
I got to call Laura, man. She's getting fired. Can't even close the fucking fridge, man. What the hell?
You guys have to have tighter security.
Yeah. hey, we got that good DP security, goddamn it.
Mate, we can only afford the bouncers so much. It's not our fault you outpaid us.
Hi, David.
That's what we do. That's what we do in the North.
That's what happens when I hire security from fucking DARPA.
Yeah. And hey, Nancy, how you doing?
I'm hanging in there.
How you doing? I haven't got an update recently. How's everything?
He's like, I like that too.
You need to pop in for more updates. You wouldn't have to say so much then.
Yes.
It's all such a long running story here.
Hey, Nancy, just look at it go. It's. He's from Chicago. He's from Chicago. He knows that meaning.
If you're still above ground, that's a good thing. That's what I always say.
Yeah.
I don't know so much. If you're still above ground and have lots of money, that's a good thing. But being above ground ain't so good anymore.
Yeah.
Well, put it this way, Nancy. Just tell them they ain't sprinkling a lie on me yet.
Yeah, that's right. They haven't called the priest yet.
Yeah. Oh. Is that?
I'm on permanent oxygen now, David.
Permanent.
Yeah,
Well,
unfortunately.
If that's what you need, that's a good thing. If they're giving that to you.
The doctor's a little bit worried about her condition's got to the stage where respiratory failure could possibly be an issue. So he's got her on permanent oxygen so that she doesn't have that issue at the moment.
Yeah, that's good. Consider yourself lucky that you're on the oxygen then.
Consider yourself lucky you got a doctor that she has.
Yeah. He sounds like he's a pretty good guy, according to Gaffa. And I don't trust Gaffa.
I never said those words whatsoever. That phrase did not cross my lips. Okay, Susan, now that David's on here, I don't want to be here anymore. So
oh, what a jerk.
Oh, come on. Yeah, but stay here, please.
I gotta get ready for work, Nancy. You know that.
Oh.
It's that time. I'm not happy about it either. It's exactly the sound I made when I looked at the clock. Oh, I have to. But unfortunately, something's got to pay the bills.
Yeah.
Hey,
Hey, before you
Dave won't send me
go.
enough money. So
Yeah, right. Before you go, how's the raffle doing?
not good.
Really? All right. We're gonna have to change that.
13 people who have bought multiple amount of tickets. I think we've sold at last count. What was it? Yeah, 37 tickets over about 13, maybe 14 people.
Okay. Then
so we need to start pushing this raffle because we've only got like just over a week to 10 days to go.
I'll make sure we push it on Twitter with Juliet and I. Then, do you have links and stuff to all that stuff? I know what Nancy's PayPal link is, but if you have like the rules and how that works,
I will send you a link to the video I did about it.
Okay, perfect.
All right, which will explain basically what it's all about and what people are going to get. It shows whether the prizes. It shows, well, basically everything they need to know as far as I'm concerned.
Okay, deal.
And it's got a link to all the people who've donated, including yourself, and where they can actually see some videos about how the things were made as well. So just a little bit more information for people in there. So I will tweet that to Juliet before I go have a shower.
Yeah, tweet it to Juliet and myself, and well, between the both of us, we have like 35,000 followers. So
yeah, as I said, mate, just push the fact that it's only $5 a ticket. It's not going to kill them to be $5 a ticket. So,
well, and we have a whole bunch of podcast friends that we can reach out to on a personal level to try to pump this up too. So I didn't realize that it wasn't doing as well as we all hoped it would.
No, it's not, unfortunately, but I appreciate it, mate. Everybody who can is saying something about it, but it's not seemed to be getting too many people interested in it. So,
all right,
I've just tweeted you the link, and
thanks, Gaffer.
I'll leave you to deal with it from there if you don't mind. And so, folks, thank you very much for having me up, Susan. It's been a pleasure as always.
Thanks for coming up, Gaffer.
Have a good day, Gaffer.
And it's good to see you having a good day, Susan.
Thank you.
They're very few and far between recently. So, all right, folks, thanks for putting up with me. And David, thanks for being civil. I'll catch you all later.
See you, Gaffer. Hey, he's no Nick, but what are you gonna do? You know. So how you doing, Susan?
Gosh. Hanging in. I'm doing better than I was.
Yeah. So Ken was telling me a little bit about what's going on. Are you doing a little bit better?
Yeah, I'm on a new medication that seems to be really helping.
Awesome. Good. Good.
Yeah, see, just to explain a little bit about what's going on with me, David, just to fill you in. My last blood test confirmed that there are two things in your body that your body should be hanging on to and absorbing. Those two things are potassium and protein.
Right.
Okay? Both very crucial. Your potassium is crucial to provide oxygen to your vital organs, your tissues, your lungs, and things like that, and also the nerves and everything in your body that, you know, just basically the whole functions of your body. And so what my body's not doing is my body's not absorbing or hanging on to those nutrients. I'm losing them quicker than I can get them in there. So with the fact that I can't absorb potassium or hold on to it, it's putting me at risk for respiratory failure.
Oh, geez.
With the protein,
okay.
With the protein provides energy to your body as well as strength to your bones. And without that, now I'm at risk for brittle bones.
Oh, God. Jeez.
I could break my bones just as easy. if I should fall or anything like that. So that's why I have the oxygen now permanently. Is because because of those two things that my body just can't seem to absorb or hold on to. And
So-
Jimmy,
What's
Hey,
up,
Jimmy.
man? Yeah.
Hey, Jimmy, I saw your lasagna video today.
Yeah.
That was awesome.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate
I
that.
can't
Yeah.
watch it,
You know,
Jimmy.
I almost wanted to throw your cat in there.
I only have one thing to say about that video.
Uh-huh.
Thanks for not calling, fucker.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I've heard that all day long.
Yeah, where in the hell's mine?
Right,
Yeah.
exactly. Everybody's oh my. Oh yeah. The sad part is we made that lasagna about 2 months ago.
You lazy fuck.
Oh no. You don't understand, dude. This is the first attempt at using multiple cameras to make a video. And when I first put it all into the software that I'm not very good at using in the first place.
Hey, but I like
just
the fast forward effect that you did. That was kind of fun.
Oh yeah, well that was 3 hours worth of video, dude. On 3 cameras.
Yeah.
So
Did you hear it? Did you hear that excuse? Did you hear that excuse behind it? I took it long so I can eat it before I showed you fuckers.
Yeah, exactly. He moved right past shipping us some. I saw that. Yeah.
I'm sure if there's ever a reason that you folks are in the same vicinity as me, the wife will be more than happy to make some.
There you go.
Because that is like a family treasure.
Yeah.
Hey,
Jimmy,
I meant to ask you.
oh,
go ahead. What's that, Nancy?
I said I wanted to watch that video, but I can't. I can't eat food.
Oh, don't watch it, Nancy. It'll piss you off.
Yeah. It pissed me off.
Anthony, look at you.
Hey, Anthony and Jimmy, I meant to ask you both. Did you get flasks in the mail?
Yeah.
I received the package.
Awesome. Just want to make sure you got them.
In fact, it just came today. And
Really?
Yeah.
Wow, that took a while for yours, man.
Oh yeah. Well, no matter how hard it is to get it here, once it gets in my neighborhood, it takes another week for me to see it.
Really?
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Wow. I just had someone from Canada that I shipped it to. The same day I sent yours, sent me a note today. Said, "Hey, I got it." And I'm like, "From Canada? Wow. Okay."
Right. Yeah. Yeah, I get that.
I actually got mine yesterday.
My post office sucks. I'm lucky they even left it in my mailbox, a package that big.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Well, no. It's not that it's a big package. I've had packages that small that the guy wouldn't leave in there.
Yeah, they leave you one of them little cards. Hey, this is at the post office. Come get it.
Yeah, and it's not like he even knocked on my door. He just left that little note in the mailbox.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, he's a douche. I hate him.
I hate my mail guy too. My mail guy's a complete asshole.
Mm-hmm.
No, I'll never get mail again after saying that.
Well, that was the problem. The Bush thing, when we first moved in here, I've been battling this douchebag since the day I moved in this place. So, and I made the mistake of making a comment on Facebook.
Did you?
On the town web page, Facebook page.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Apparently not. I'm not the only one that don't like him, but once he finds out, who you are, it gets worse.
You're done. Yeah. You'll never get mail again.
Yeah. So it's like I've learned to shut my mouth, but I just hate him in private.
Well, the good news is, Jimmy, that you get mail the same time people in Canada get mail from the U.S. So there you go.
It works. Yeah. But I'm waiting on one more package, and I should be able to do a pretty good mail call with more than one letter. You know what I mean?
Nice.
Yeah. So thank you much. Appreciate it.
No. Our pleasure. I just wanted to make sure because, I get addresses wrong all the time, except for Anthony's where he just forgets to give me a number.
Yeah, I fuck up sometimes and forget to put the apartment number in there
Yeah.
And I put the wrong apartment number in it because they don't the post office doesn't recognize the number 1. It has to be a letter A.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
There's a 1 on my door. There's a 1 on the mailbox.
Yeah.
But they
That's
like
weird.
it to say A.
A and B and C.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's weird.
Yeah. So freaking whatever. Oh, see you later, container man.
Hey, see ya.
Right.
See you,
Sorry
Roy.
about that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. This is weird being in Redneck's house without him.
Yeah.
That's so weird.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm intruding.
Right?
Yeah. Yeah. We're not used to the smart one being up front.
Right?
As Ken says, let me go get the smart one.
Yeah, it's too bad she can't hang out beside him and operate the computer.
Oh shit! You got a sticker collection behind you. I see your sticker here. Oh,
Yeah.
I should have sent you a sticker. I didn't know
Oh,
you
you
were
had
collecting them.
stickers and you didn't put. Well, this is kind of new.
Yeah, well, first time I saw it, I'm seeing right behind your head your sticker here. You're real subtle.
That's
Oh,
Send me a sticker, buggers.
Yeah, exactly.
Let's say I do know a little bit about marketing.
Yeah. Yeah, Jimmy's real subtle.
Here, let me step it up.
Kind of like the guy at the hardware store. You see this big billboard? I put it up there so you dumbasses can advertise.
Yeah.
Yeah, at least you painted the whole thing gold, though. It's more visible now.
Oh, it's way more visible now. The center of that used to be black. Dave.
But it looked like a piece of glass, though.
Yeah,
and it was
did.
reflecting my entire computer screen. You
I
could
saw
almost
that
watch
before.
it. Yeah.
No,
So
this looks really good.
Yeah, well, that sign that says your sticker here
Yeah.
is the last bit of glare that's actually on that fucker. So
Yeah, I can see you put it right in front of your computer. Yeah.
It worked.
Exactly.
And there's a whole lot of glass to fill up before you get to that sign. So
You should have started the stickers right there and moved them around.
Well, live and learn. The whole thing was centered right on me at one time. I moved it over to freaking get rid of some of the glare. And it worked. It looks better there. Now I just need a better wall behind me instead of a freaking sheet.
Hey, that's what I got behind me. I just got a sheet.
I understand. Yours is up better, though.
I did do it real tight.
Yeah. Mine's just fucking hanging. It's tucked into the ceiling tile. And the cat's always fucking with it. So
yeah.
Find him hanging, stuck to it. You know?
That's why you end up with cat lasagna.
Trust me, that day he was ending up in the pot.
Yeah.
Cat's better on a stick with some teriyaki sauce.
Yeah. A little bacon, a little cat.
Personally, I always liked them deep fried.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. But yeah, I didn't even notice that the little sucker, he was on the counter while she was ladling the sauce out too. I was like, what the hell?
My favorite part is when you actually had her in the cabinets. I'm like, how in the fuck did that cat get in the cabinet?
Exactly. Mike, it was like, how the hell did you get up there?
Yeah.
Of course, I had it opened a little bit because I was, I had a clip lamp on there.
Still.
Hey, you'd be surprised what cats can get into if you leave it open.
Right. And and at the time, he's still just a little kitten, but
yeah,
he was puny then. He's fattening up pretty good. Well, not fattening up, bigging up.
Yeah. That's why I made the comment, Kitty stole the show.
Uh-huh. And I look around from that and the mud right there.
Yeah. And next thing you know, I seen the dog going, hey, where's my lasagna?
Exactly.
I smell it. I know you're cooking it. You didn't drop none. Where's it at?
What were you saying, Nancy?
I just got another medical bill.
You know what? If you just burn them, they don't exist.
Right? Yeah. Just throw them out.
Don't go on oxygen. $221 a month for oxygen.
Holy shit!
Oh yeah.
And that's
Oh,
what
hey,
they don't
Nancy.
cover, or
Hold on. You can buy those machines. You can buy those machines for like $600 to $800.
Hey Nancy,
Done with it.
so you gotta start folders like this.
I got one like that. It's down there.
That's all the bills I haven't paid, so don't feel alone.
I don't even save them. I just throw them right in the fucking recycle bin.
Well, no, I like to keep them that way I can show everybody how I'm reverse rich.
Yeah.
that's what we like to call anti-rich.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Only thing is I have to pay these bills because if I don't, they can take my SSI from me.
No, they can threaten you, but I'm telling you they can't.
Hi, Michelle.
They said they can.
All right. Hello, Michelle.
Hi, Michelle.
Yeah, I mean, being you're in a sanctuary city, they can make shit miserable as hell for you. But yeah.
Yeah, I hear all this stuff about Sanctuary City, and Gaffa said that about Seattle. But why does the Sanctuary City matter?
Because she doesn't get federal funding.
Oh.
No federal medical help.
Yeah, you don't follow federal law, you
government-
don't get their money. Simple as that. You know, when the federal
government,
right? Yeah, yeah.
yep,
One,
the federal government says, screw you. You're not going to hand over the immigrants, so we're taking your funding away.
Oh, so when you move into Vegas, I remember that was a thing back in the day. Is that still a thing?
It's not happening.
That all
Not
got
happening.
shot. That all got shot to hell back with a basket with no handles.
Mm.
You know?
Oh, that's a shame.
Yeah.
So in other words,
I'm kind of stuck where I'm at. If I move from the HUD housing, I have to reapply. So, and this is over 10 years long here. So,
yeah,
and all over actually.
You got to get out of there. Oh,
well,
that's the whole thing.
That may be changing here real soon because Carson done signed that deal. Any HUD house, regardless where it's at, illegals cannot be in it. Period.
Nothing much, Michelle. Would you say?
Up here they can.
Hey, Michelle, how you doing?
Well, they're not taking HUD. They're not taking HUD funding then, because I'm gonna tell you right now, HUD says no.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ben Carson's in charge of HUD. He done signed that into effect. And in fact, he's been going around kicking them out.
That guy can't even spell HUD.
Yeah, he can. Yeah. He can spell it in 7 different languages. Yeah. One of his students is the one that did my surgery on my brain. Yep.
Oh, is that right?
Yep. Yep. Yeah.
Well, that explains a lot.
Just a little.
Just a little. Okay, that
Yeah.
Oh, you should have heard them moaning and groaning here when they killed all the Section 8. Gotta love it.
Oh, that must have been pretty brutal out there with Section 8.
Well, it wasn't brutal. They just shut it down.
Just done?
Yep. For able-bodied people, yeah. Because you gotta realize you got some of these women that were getting $3,000 and $4,000 a month cash off of welfare, child support, whatever it may have been, and they were paying $30 for an $800 home because HUD Section 8 was paying the other portion. You know, and my fact is, how in the hell you're living in a house paying $30 a month and you're getting an income of $3,000 a month?
Yep,
that's bullshit. I know people around here don't even get a $1,200 a month in income, and they're paying $600-700 rent.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
and they working.
I had friends that owned Section 8 housing probably about 7 or 8 years ago. And they were, you know, of course, the government gave them their money, not the actual homeowners, only a small portion of it, right?
Yeah.
And it was a nightmare for them. Nightmare.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then they trash the shit out of the place.
Oh, yeah.
If you're lucky, they trash the shit out of the place.
Yeah. Yep.
Oh, anyway.
Yeah, wouldn't want to be a slumlord landlord, man.
Well, they took all the
headache.
Yeah, all the projects around here. They took them, they gutted them, redone them, and now it's some of them are for seniors, and the rest of them you have to be disabled to even get in them.
Wow.
Which that's the way it should be.
Well, you should have something for those people, that's for sure.
Yeah, and that's the way it should be. You're an able-bodied person, get out there and freaking go to work. I mean, I know people. I know people with chronic diseases and shit and chronic illness, and they work every day.
Even with people with freaking, severe handicaps and whatnot.
Yeah. Well, see, that's our big problem around here, man. Most of these companies around here, you mentioned one thing about a handicap or a chronic illness, and
right. Without a doubt. But there are places that specialize in that shit too.
Oh yeah,
like,
but
I have a buddy.
Yeah, we got a few of them here, but the only problem is, like Nancy's saying, they got a list that's 10 years out because the people trying to get in.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah, because there ain't but a handful of them doing it.
Well, yeah, because there's very limited what these guys can do.
Yeah, like my boss I was working for fought everything he had to get me to come back, and the insurance company basically said, you can bring them back all you want, but we can't cover them.
Mm-hmm.
And you know as well as me, when a corporation hears you can hire them, but we ain't covering them, you ain't getting a job.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I got a buddy that has cerebral palsy. You know, he's freaking been in a chair all his life, can barely speak.
Yeah.
You know, but he actually has a job. All he does is fill boxes.
Yeah.
With plastic parts from a plastic mold injection company.
Right.
So all he does is sit there, and they come to him on a conveyor belt, and he fills boxes.
Yep.
And puts the full box on a conveyor belt.
Yep.
Guy's never been happier in his life.
Well, yeah, because he's still productive. You don't feel like a piece of shit that was thrown in the corner and forgotten about.
Gets out of the house too, you know?
Yeah, exactly. And it's his money.
Right.
Right.
Well, guys, I'm going to shut this down. I got to go to bed.
All right.
Have a good night.
Susan.
Great seeing you, Susan.
On here.
All right, no problem, man.
Thanks for having me
Good
up.
night.
Thanks, Susan. Thanks,
Good night,
all.
everybody in chat.
Yeah.
All right, Susan. Thanks for having me.
Yep.
Be good.
Good night.
Good night.
Peace out.
Peace.